Today is day 16 and we're making gingerbread biscotti. Let's get into it. To a bowl, we're going to add some flour, baking soda, and kosher salt, and then our spice mix. We're going to give this a good whisk. In the spice mix is just some cinnamon, allspice, clove, and a little bit of black pepper. Once that comes together, we're going to set it off to the side. To a separate bowl, I have some softened butter. I'm going to add brown sugar to that. Using a hand mixer or a stand mixer, we are just going to cream this together. This is a scene you might recognize all too well if you've been following along in our 24 days of Christmas cookies and treats. We've been using a lot of butter and sugar. Next, we are going to just scrape down our sides to make sure that we incorporate everything. Next, we're going to add in our local grated ginger, 2 eggs, and then we're going to give this a good mix to make sure that everything is well combined and comes together. We're going to add in some vanilla extract next, and then also a little bit of molasses. This is so sticky, so just make sure that you use your spatula to get all of it out. And then we're going to just mix this up with our spatula to incorporate everything together. We're going to pull our flour mixture from off on the side and start to gradually add that into our batter. We're going to mix this and it's going to create a nice stiff and thick dough. So you're going to get a nice arm workout with this, but it should look like so. We're going to divide this in half and add it to a parchment lined baking sheet. I'm only going to show you one half, but then we'll just repeat the process and you will have 2 loaves of biscotti. So we are just going to flour our hands and we're going to pat this out into a nice rectangle. Once it's all even, we're going to coat this with just a little bit of powdered sugar, and then this is going to go in the oven at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes. When we pull this out of the oven, we are going to let it cool for about 10 minutes, and then we're going to add it to a cutting board, and we're going to cut these into about 3/4 of an inch strips. Now, obviously, I was struggling a little bit to cut these in a straight line, but don't worry, everything ended up okay. We are going to lay these back down on a cut side, and these are going to go back in the oven for 10 minutes or until they get a little crispy. Now, these are wonderful as is. I love using these with coffee, especially during the holidays, but I also melted a little bit of white chocolate and drizzled those over the top of mine, and they were wonderful. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope you give this recipe a try. Be sure to tune in tomorrow for day 17 of our 24 days of Christmas cookies and treats. We hope to see you then. Bye!